This is absolutely ridiculous. 90 million for Benjamin Sesko. Absolutely ridiculous fee. What a ridiculous fee. Newcastle United just bid 90 million for Benjamin Sesko. 80 million base fee, 10 million in add-on. Guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Share the video. Comment down in the comment section. Subscribe, especially if you're new. Let me get back into the video. 90 million for Benjamin Sesko. This is absolutely wild. Newcastle United. We understand you need a striker, but bidding 90 million for a striker that is like 60, 65, 70 million at best. We understand Benjamin Sesko is young and he might be for the future, but 90 million is an absolute ridiculous fee. Manchester United fans, here's what I am going to say to you guys. Benjamin Sesko wants to come to Manchester United. Here's why I say this. Benjamin Sesko, Newcastle bid twice. 2 bids. Right? 2 bids. You never heard a peep out of the player. Not one peep. You never heard Newcastle, you never got any reports that the player and Newcastle had agreed on personal terms. Nothing like that. Nothing of the sort. This guy is waiting for Manchester United to come in. But he doesn't want to say he prefers Manchester United. Because if Manchester United can't afford to buy him, he will want to fall back on Newcastle. Because he has to pick between these two teams. These two clubs. And he hasn't made a decision. That is all the reports that we are getting. He hasn't made a decision. He hasn't made a decision. We are the 5th of August. We have like about 3 more weeks before the transfer window closes. And no word from who he chooses yet. He wants United. But he doesn't want to come out and say he wants United. Because if United can't afford, he doesn't want to go back to RB Leipzig. Then at that point, he will pick Newcastle United. Newcastle United fans, I'm sorry, but that's how it looking to me. Because there's absolutely no way you put 2 bids in. You're actually making it known that you want this player. But he hasn't even, you all ain't even come out and say that he agreed personal terms. He hasn't even put in a transfer request. It is known that the player wants to leave and 2 clubs are interested. But he prefers one more than the other one. And that club is Manchester United. But could Manchester United afford it? Nobody wants to buy Manchester United players. They have to sell to buy. Nobody wants their players. Benjamin Sesko wants Manchester United, but I don't think Manchester United could afford it. Nobody wants Sancho. Nobody wants this guy, Bruno Fernandes. Nobody wants all the other players now. Rashford is going on loan. This is what you all get in loan deals. Chelsea seem to be interested in Garnacho. So that's one player. And I think Man United probably waited for Chelsea to come in and take Garnacho. And then they will probably move for Benjamin Sesko. That is what I feel is happening here. But the fee, the initial fee by Newcastle, that is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, a ridiculous fee. You all are overpaying. Manchester United fans came out last night and they are laughing and they're saying that we should definitely walk away from this whole deal because it's too much money, right? But Manchester United fans, you all have to understand, you all overpaid for Embremo too. You all did. I don't even want to hear the whole Premier League proven. Matter of fact, players on a whole are going for crazy amounts of money, but you all overpaid for Embremo. And I will even go as far and say that you all overpaid for Cunha. You all overpaid for these two players. So don't come out now and say Newcastle overpaying for Benjamin Sesko. Yes, they will be overpaying by paying that big amount of fee for Benjamin Sesko. But Hugo Ekitike, Liverpool paid about the same thing. So who are we to say? I find the fee is ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. But players are going for crazy amounts of money. But Newcastle, if you win this battle, I think you're only winning it because you know that Isaac is totally gone, that something is happening, and you just might accept some whatever bid, second bid Liverpool puts in. That's why I think that this is happening. Right? So I think Isaac is gone and Benjamin Sesko, because there's no way Newcastle are going to put in that kind of money if they know they're going to have that money. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a quick update. Ridiculous fee. Benjamin Sesko just might be in the Premier League. Let's see how that goes. Let's see what happens. This is a drama. This is a sad. Benjamin Sesko could be on his way to Newcastle United. Let's wait and see how it goes. Guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe especially if you are new. Hit the like button, turn on the bell notification. The algorithm isn't always our friends. To keep up to date with all my content. In a bit, people. Peace.